Hello, all YouTube viewers. My name is Dennis Ramsey, world famous folk artist. I live in Kempletown, Nova Scotia. Anyhows, I live at 27 Canaan, Canaan Avenue, Apartment B, Kempful, Yellow House, White Trim. I live in the upstairs apartment. I sell folk art paintings and abstract art paintings. I sell them for $100 each, up to $200 each. You can call me at 902-365-5044 if you want a folk art painting or an abstract art painting. Anyhow, this microphone I got is awful cheap. I just got a nice shock here about 2 minutes ago. Anyhow, that's what you get when you buy cheap gear. I got the microphone at the dollar store for $7, so you know it's a cheap microphone. Anyhow, I want to talk about the yard sale bylaw which Kempful made 4 years ago. Anyhow, they made this stupid yard sale bylaw, and I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays, and I'm not allowed out between Monday to Friday to sell my folk art paintings at 27 Canaan Avenue, Kempful. This makes me very angry and mad. I wish I could have the freedom of being out 5 or 6 days a week to sell my folk art paintings, because I need the money for food, essentials and basics. I need the money for my cat in the background, Tubby. He's sitting in the window now. He needs cat litter and cat food. Anyhow, please support my folk art in 2018. Come buy my paintings. I live at 27 Canaan, Canaan Avenue, Apartment B, Kempful, Nova Scotia, Canada. You can call me at 902-365-5044. Please subscribe to all my videos on the YouTube channel. There's talking videos, singing videos, and art videos. Anyhow, I tried to do this video today, but the cars and trucks were too noisy going by, and I couldn't shoot the film. It was a busy day for traffic today on Canaan Avenue. Anyhow, this Kempful yard sale bylaw they made 4 years ago hurts the yard sailors and folk artist Dennis Ramsey. I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays to do my folk art displays and try to sell my paintings to the public. I think this yard sale bylaw is very unfair and it's unconstitutional. It's just mean-spirited driven by the town hall at Kempful. I wish the mayor and town council would amend the yard sale bylaw and let Dennis Ramsey out 5 or 6 days a week to sell his paintings, so I can buy pizzas and coffees and hamburger and a dozen eggs and a loaf of bread and something to eat. Anyhow, this yard sale bylaw hurts the poor guy, hurts the poor people like Dennis Ramsey. The last 4 years I've had to use the food bank because I can't make any money from my folk art, and I am a starving folk artist, that's to be honest. Anyhow, if I was able to get out 4 or 5 days a week with my folk art paintings, I might be able to make a little bit of money where I wouldn't have to use the food bank. You know what I mean? But it seems like the town hall always goes after the little guy, the nickel and dime guy, and they always leave the rich people alone. Anyhow, I find this very disheartening, very depressing, and very frustrating, and I get angry. It makes me mad as a Mad Hatter. Anyhow, if there's that fucking mic almost cut out right there. I'm not restarting this video. This is on the 4th fucking try, this one. Anyhow, getting back to what I was saying, if we could get a millionaire or a billionaire to donate Dennis Ramsey $1 million to start a folk art gallery in the town of Kempful, I'd be able to be out 7 days a week, and I wouldn't have to be treated like a prisoner and meant to stay in the house 5 days a week. See, Monday to Friday, I'm not allowed to do any folk art displays. I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays. Monday to Friday I gotta stay in the house and I can't sell my paintings outdoors. Anyhow, I do try to sell my paintings through the newspapers. I use the Nova Scotia newspapers. You can put free ads in there. So I advertise my folk art in the newspapers every month. I also now have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my art videos and singing videos on the YouTube channel. And there's talking videos up there too. Just go DENNISRAMSAY. Yeah, this fucking microphone sometimes cuts in and out, and it's aggravating. But like I said before, it's a cheap microphone. It's a $7 microphone I got from the dollar store. I got a shock earlier, but it's one of them cheap microphones. Anyhow, I got to get some better microphones and better gear to work with. This is just shitty gear I got here. Shitty gear. Anyhow, it cuts in and out sometimes. And I don't know, I think there's a short in the fucking cord or something. Something like that, anyhow. But anyhow, if you ever want a folk art painting, please come to 27 Canaan, Canaan Avenue, Apartment B, Kempville, Kentville, Nova Scotia. I live in a yellow house at 27 Canaan Avenue. I live in the upstairs apartment, so don't knock on the downstairs door. Knock on the upstairs door, please. Anyhow, you can park in the driveway. You can also call me at 902-365-5044. Anyhow, if anybody out there's got any old singing gear, like microphones or karaoke machines that'll work and you're not using, please drop them off to Dennis Ramsay at 27 Canaan, Canaan Avenue, Apartment B, Kempville, yellow house, white trim. Anyhow, getting back to that yard sale. That yard sale bylaw is stupid, stupid. It's got dumb written all over it. It couldn't get any dumber than making a yard sale bylaw. I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays to sell my paintings. And Monday to Friday, I'm not allowed to go to do any folk art displays. And my landlord is scared to death if I go out any day between Monday to Friday. He won't let me do a folk art display neither between Monday to Friday, because my landlord's worried about getting the $50 fine. So what's that tell you? We're all living in fear of a stupid yard sale bylaw. All the yard sailors, they're not allowed out between Monday to Friday neither, or they get a $50 fine also. I thought Canada was supposed to be a free country, but I guess it's not. We're not allowed to be out 7 days a week. So it's hard to believe that Canada has stupid bylaws that takes away our freedom and our rights. Why can't Dennis Ramsay be out 6 or 7 days a week like all the normal people out there that are allowed out 6 or 7 days a week? Why did I have to be singled out and punished for them making a yard sale bylaw saying I can only go out on Saturdays and Sundays, and I got to stay in the fucking house between Monday to Friday? Isn't that ridiculous? That's crazy, isn't it? And it's so disappointing because I love the great outdoors. So I'm starting to lose all interest in this art, meaning I'm not going to go out next spring or summer on Saturdays and Sundays and sit there all fucking day trying to sell a painting when I'm not allowed out between Monday to Friday. I'm going to try to sell my paintings on the YouTube channel. I got my own YouTube channel, and you can buy my paintings at 902-365-5044. Anyhow, I got lifted here about 5 minutes ago. I got a shock from the fucking microphone. It lifted me a bit, and I say these cheap microphones ain't no goddamn good. So you only get what you pay for. If anybody out there's got any good singing mics, or karaoke machines, or Any second-hand laptops you want to donate, or even a brand new laptop, I'll take it. This old laptop I got is a piece of junk. Only half of the buttons work on it, and the other half of the buttons don't even work. So there's not much I can do on this computer. The only thing I can do is make short films for the YouTube channel. A lot of these buttons on this fucking computer don't even work. But it was given to me, and it's more or less like a $50 computer. And it's an old one. It's about 9 years old. And it's outdated, and half of the buttons don't even work on it. So it's aggravating and maddening. If anybody out there's got a second-hand laptop computer or a brand new one, they can donate Dennis Ramsey. Please drop it off at 27 Canaan, C-A-N-A-A-N Avenue, Apartment B, Kentville, K-E-N-T-V-I-L-L-E, Nova Scotia, postal code B4N2A7, Canada. Anyhow, I live in poverty every month, and that sucks also, because I can't get out half the time to even go buy a fucking cup of coffee or a slice of pizza. And being a starving artist sucks too, because you can't make no money from the art. Then the fucking town hall makes this yard sale bylaw, where I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays. Monday to Friday I gotta stay in the fucking house and be paranoid, live in a state of fear, not to come out between Monday to Friday to do a folk art display to sell my paintings, or I get a $50 fucking fine. This yard sale bylaw is stupid, and it's ridiculous. This was made to hurt the poor peoples of Kentville, like the yard sailors and Dennis Ramsey. Anyhow, it makes me angry to think people can go after the little guy and leave the rich folks alone, but the poor guys, they make their life fucking miserable, make it miserable. So, I can't understand why people do that. I know that 4 years ago when I suffered all the bullying and discrimination, I had a big splinter group against me of 20 people. Had the mayor, all the town council, all the backbench workers, and it was like one big splinter group. Then they made this stupid yard sale bylaw, and I'm only allowed out on Saturday and Sunday. And Monday to Friday I gotta stay in the house. Isn't that crazy? So, Canada was supposed to be a free country, and we used to be free. I can remember as a youth playing in all the Nova Scotia arenas, playing ice hockey for different teams. One time Canada was free, but whatever happened to Canada? Our freedom is not there like it used to be. Back in the 1970s and 80s, we had more freedom. But the last 20 to 30 years, these stupid bylaws are taking away all our freedoms. I wish Mayor Sandra Snow could amend the yard sale bylaw and let Dennis Ramsey out 5 or 6 days a week to do my folk art displays and sell my paintings. This makes me madder than a fucking rattlesnake, to think I'm only allowed out on Saturday and Sunday to do a folk art display, and Monday to Friday I gotta stay in the house. It's like saying, well, little Jimmy, we'll let you out on Saturday and Sunday to sell your paintings, but Monday to Friday, you fucking go out there with your paintings and we'll fine you. Isn't that crazy? Me getting fined for selling my own paintings. I have to supply all the materials, paint the pictures, and sell them, and the town hall's mad at me and doesn't want me out Monday to Friday. Isn't that crazy? I don't think it can get any crazier than that. I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays. You know, that only equals 6 days a month. Then if the weather's bad, you might be out 3 days a month if the weather's bad. Isn't that crazy? To think in Kentville they'd make a yard sale bylaw that goes after the little guy, the nickel and dime starving artist, Dennis Ramsey. Anyhow, my time's almost up. Please subscribe to my videos on the YouTube channel, and call me at 902-365-5044 if you want a folk art painting or an abstract art painting. You have a nice day, and support Dennis Ramsey's folk art in 2018. Subscribe to all my videos on the YouTube channel. Peace out, peace out. You have a nice day, And I hope my conversation helped a lot of people out. Have a nice day.